What's your name?
My name is Opyash Hasan Mehdi.
What can I call you?
So you can call me Opyash.
Do you work or study?
I'm currently doing my master's and I'm also work as an education counselor. I really enjoy managing both because they help me to grow more professionally and personally.
Where do you live?
I live in Old Dhaka, which is a very lively and traditional area.
Do you live in a house or a flat?
I live in a flat with my family.
Is it a big place?
It is not very big and not too small, but it is very comfortable for us.
Does the place you live in have many amenities?
Yeah, my area has all the daily necessities, including transport and grocery shops. And you know what? It is very famous for its traditional foods.
What do you like about living there?
I like the friendly neighbors and the traditional vibes of the old Dhaka, and I am very used to it.
Is there anything you'd like to change about the place you live in?
Very difficult to say, but yeah, I would like to change the traffic and the noises because sometimes it's too crowded.
Do you plan to live there for a long time?
For now, yeah, but in the future, I want to move to a quieter place.
Is there a garden in the place you live in?
Yeah, there is a garden in my flat, which is located in my balcony.
Okay, Opyash, now I am going to give you a topic. You will have 1 minute to think about what you are going to say. You can make some notes if you wish. Then you will need to speak for 1 to 2 minutes on the topic. Do you understand?
Yes, I understood.
Here is your topic. You have 1 minute to prepare. Your preparation time starts now. Your preparation time is up. Please start speaking.
About 2 years ago, I lost my smartphones in a shopping mall in Dhaka City, which was very valuable to me because it had all my personal photos and contacts, also the notes. I think I lost it in the food court. I placed it on the table and I think I forgot it to pick it up when I left. When I went back in a rush, but there was nothing to do because it was already gone. But I asked the security team, but they couldn't find it. I was really upset and frustrated at the same time because I lost all my personal memories. However, this experience taught me to be more careful in the future with my belongings and avoid the same mistakes.
Okay, Mr. Opyash, why do people often become emotionally attached to their possessions?
Some people become attached to their possessions because some possessions remind them of special memories or loved ones. I think maybe these items hold some special stories, so they feel connected them on a deeper level.
Do you think people nowadays value material things more than emotional connections?
In many cases, yes, today's world is very fast and competitive, and some people focus on money, luxury, and social image. However, I still believe that for long-term happiness, emotional connections are more meaningful.
What kinds of things are considered valuable in your country?
In my country, gold, land, electronic devices, and family heirlooms are considered valuable. These things either financially expensive or emotionally important.
How can modern technology help people avoid losing their important belongings?
Technology can help a lot. For example, GPS tracking, smart tags, and mobile applications. These things can locate lost items, and these tools make it easier to find belongings quickly.
Do you think losing something valuable can teach people an important lesson?
Yeah, absolutely. Losing something valuable makes people become more responsible and careful. It teaches them to appreciate what they have and also avoid repeat the same mistakes in the future.
This is the end of your speaking test.
Thank you.